Top morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to a brand new What If video. This is What If Deku, or not Deku, the tatsumi, this character became the Emperor, or Emperor. Yeah, the as yeah, not not the king one, or not the him. Sorry if you're hearing the little like like squeaky toy things. It's basically the puppy. My dogs are basically playing, or trying to play with each other. So they, yeah. So and yes, I'm I'm really aware. I'm very aware that because since I saw this picture, I'm sure I thought in my head of making this what if. So, and yes. So the Hanhumi, that's what they call him, um, instead of emperor or empress, or no, emperor, uh, or sir, they call him, it, some of them call him sir, and he still gets raised by the, that small town that, or his village thing. But when he went out to, like, and walking around the capital, of course, this guy that wants someone to inherit the throne to be like emperor, yeah, turns and sees him, the next emperor. So he walks over and introduces himself. Um, as they were talking, and yes, the how do you feel to be emperor of the capital? The guy says, as he says, hmm, it takes a lot of responsibility. As he says, nonsense. Okay? As, yeah, he's, then he became, instead of the, like, wearing a fancy outfit, or the with that kind of style. He went for more like that style. Hold on one second. Yeah, so Tatsumi became the emperor, and he wasn't like dumb. So yeah. So then he was like, he tells him that in sitting in the chair a long time. Sorry about that. My little dog wants to play a game. Like, so yeah. So I kind of forgot what we were on, but so the after he became, or after the Tatsumi became an emperor, Emperor Tatsumi, he didn't at first. He, of course, felt like he was been manipulated to be like what he did, but instead he asked him about as you he went over to a certain girl because she because she or he feels like there was someone and close relatives of his, like from the same village, is there. So to her, because and now I remember of course he didn't want to like just sit around doing nothing, as the his friends, as he was walking around, he could hear his friend's voice as his body or his mind is as he walks in to a torture chamber. That is what he saw. His own friends was tortured as his body start to, as the servants of him, like the guards, they couldn't believe, or they were standing by as he says, as he asked her, "Did you do that?" And she says, "Yes, I did." Because she had long, beautiful hair and all that stuff, what I don't have. As the guards know what he's gonna do, or doesn't know what he's gonna do, except for him, as he understands that his friends are more important than he doesn't like. As he asked one of them Give me your blade, please. As the guard knows what he's, or doesn't know, but he's like, he walks up to her and says, "Pay with your sins." As he stabbed her to death. Like one sliced and she was dead. With even her family was terrified as he tells them that just destroy them. As his abused friend, and says, "Touch me. Is that you?" As he wipes the blade off. "Yeah, I'm here. Did you take care of her?" "Yes. Rest easy, my friend." And, hey, see you in the next life. Okay? As they both died. As he's like, "Is this what you mean by?" Because I know what. Obviously, he or she, her family was evil. As he starts to feel so much guilt that bottled up hatred for people that mistreat others. As he says in his very calm voice, now, my Emperor, I know that they been slaughtered." As he tells them that as he was being like a big father figure, they didn't want, as he tells them that only thing that they wanted was to raise money for our village. As he understands, yes, please, I know how it feels to lose he really don't know how it feels to lose a loved one. But, and you feel that, don't you? Rage, hate for, eh? As like natives, when he heard that as this is little like scouts were been wiped out, or as he starts to get more angry, as he takes the blame, as the guilt start to settle in, as he's trying not to be so, he doesn't show it, but of course he has all that power. But I forgot to mention, tatsumi in this what if, it has the power of see into the future of who will die and who would live long. He doesn't need the imperial arms because his power was that. And he has infinity and zero. So it was a very good choice or bad choice for the capital to choose someone that has enough power to destroy everything. And he needs to clear his head. That's... yeah, Emperor. Oh, that's okay. And as he clears his mind, as a young or as a girl with blue hair comes out of nowhere walks towards him as he doesn't want to be disturbed. So, yeah. But as death, that's her. She doesn't want, or she does want to be near him, but he lost his friends. He's kind of ticked off when, as a, yeah, one of these soldiers as, let's say, him. He says, ooh, it looks like the Emperor really likes flowers so much. First, who are you? And second, yes, I do. As they say their names. Okay. You three would be great. As he could tell that Tatsumi has a power of foresight, so they asked him, "What can you see?" In order to first, I need to first activate my power. That's why I came out here, to clear my mind. But it's always gonna be, as a earth starts to shake, it's always gonna be the same thing. No matter how many times, as his voice gets deeper, no matter how many times that we try to prevent most people's deaths, we always ended up creating more problems as a mountain starts to form, as looked like a giant stone, as pillar that's made out of marble. Like, yeah. As they both, or all three of them, are like, their jaws dropped. Ooh, boy. Calm down. As one of them says, calm down. Please, Emperor. You had this much power, or... Okay. As he tells him, or tells them that they'll be killed by the... forget his name. Hold on. By him. As he actually says the name. Okay? So, he needs to clear his mind. So that's why he crossed his legs and meditated after they left. No one wants to be on his bad side. As from the top of from the window, she was doing something, and she sees him getting all rageful. As when she looked over the overhead, what she saw, she got so surprised. Like, she could not believe that someone isn't using Imperial arms, but he's doing it as he was sitting down trying to relax himself away from the noise thing, as he could sense, as he could see into the future. As Night Raid. As he thinks that the little miss, her, will, or actually, they left the capital thing. That he needs to walk around. As when he was walking with, or one of the guards, or not guards, with Esdeath. Where is she? When he was walking with, to introduce Esdeath to, to make, or to see him. Or actually, he went by himself, as when he says that's enough relaxation. as when he came out, he sees this giant pillar that's 3 times taller than the Capitol. Or no, 100 times taller than the Capitol. As yeah. As he walks. As he says that the they're up the troops. The night raids are going down. As man, of course, after as he wasn't like, of course, he took the advantage of that rage full. As let's say there was a raging bull. Came and like challenged the emperor, as he says, you're trying to challenge me. Raging fists. As yeah. So he basically ended up getting like dodging his attacks, but he ends up doing that. But his fists are 14 times aims. Yeah. And he gets knocked out. As he says, you try to challenge me to take a throne things away from me. You're gonna get butchered from it. As he knows that Ezeth is watching, as he tells her, if you want to torture him for me, as she says, sure. And how did you know I was here? I could sense into you, everyone around me. As he walks back to his throne, as he knows that nothing he could do to bring them back. But he decided to make sure that nobody, he tells himself quietly, no one will commit that crime. As he goes and tries to think clearly, as death isn't really too much, as she understands how much pain he's been through of losing like someone that you care about, your friends, your family thing, because he respects his family and his friends from his village. He treats his friends as his own family. So then he as he looks around, he knows that the night raid will go kaboom. So yeah, he's more focused on like getting everyone, as he tells his friend Wave, or the one to basically ended up, of course, Wave him knows, as when Emperor tells him that you need to make sure that everyone and no one dies, okay? Because I have a little plan and capture them alive. Because that's one thing. Sorry. That's one thing that as he tells Esdeath that she's in charge of the torturing the night raids and make sure they're alive. Wave. I'm as let's say sorry. Let's say him as so let's say a miner asked him to like to do something like because they're scared of the like cave dwellers and danger beasts that are underneath. As he says, no problem. As he, yeah. So he says, I'll go alone. But sir, let me comfort you. No, you might end up getting killed by those. I don't want anyone to. So he goes down, and yeah, they thought he didn't come out. Yeah, he did come out, As, yeah, when he comes out, he was holding a danger beast's head in one hand, blood all over his suit. As he says that this is why no one ticks me off. As he throws the danger beast's head right in front of them. As he says, take that danger beast's head, put it on a stick. As he breathes it in, breathes it out. Yeah. So he basically is mad. So then let's do a time skip. Of course, Shell got... She didn't really get captured. She got... Of course, they didn't die. Hey. As Akami says, the Emperor is nice enough. Yes. Maybe he will join us. If we ask him. No way. He's a creep. He probably doesn't want to join us. Yeah. So then, but at the capital, when he was about to go to sleep to rest, to recharge, the blue girl walks into his room as he says, we're getting late, aren't we? As she finds him attractive. You know that, like, that face where, in the anime, where she had that big face thing? The, like, a love thing? Yeah. That little face? Yeah. So she basically tells him that she chose him. She actually says, I chose to love on you. Okay? Okay. Yeah. So he didn't like... So he's so kind. Yeah. So he was nice enough to say sure. As she says, I understand that your friends got killed by someone's family. I understand. Losing someone that turns them to dark. As he takes a breather. Yeah. So he takes a breather. As he didn't realize that his power So yeah. So Tatsumi went from being a normal kid to being an emperor that fast. Yeah. And it's not the snot-nosed brat that, sorry, hey emperor. So yeah. So then he walks and he really, or of course when they're surprised that Esdeath really likes him. And he likes her too. She doesn't mind her getting close. Yeah. Whoops. Sorry. So he ends up, he would rather date her and marry her. Yeah. So then he tells Dr. Stylish that I have an important job for you. If we were so close of kidnapping the night raid, I want you and your team. I already know about your little team. To go scout out their hiding in Dane Base. So that if that day, or if you do find it, let me know. As his voice got deeper again, yeah, Dr. Stylish, I'm counting on you. Wait till further instructions when. Okay? Yes, sir. It's pretty stressful, isn't it? What is me with all this power of a capital, or me losing my friends to someone's family. As he understands, as he tells him that I know that you don't see it as the strongest, but may I ask you something? Sure. A couple of days ago, when you sent those three stooges out, yeah, to look for or found the night raids or two, and they both got killed. That as Tatsumi bites his lip, him, as he's trying not to be so angry. But there's, as a shadow from behind his chair, grabs him, not tatsumi, but him, and slams him against the wall as he says that you said that word, or you used it in a sentence, as he basically looks at him as he knows that he's trying to not be so like intimidated by sorry to wake you. I'm okay. Just relax. So yeah. So he says sorry. I should say not living. Huh. That's much better for you. Yeah, so you're okay. You're okay. So yeah. That's actually the sneeze, not the edit sneeze things. So the please wait for part 2.